Good evening, everybody. So, I wanted to make this YouTube video about the presidential election. Now, we all know that in 2023, the economy had failed, and now we're in 2024 almost. We're coming to an end of the year, kind of thing. We only have October, November, yeah, about 4 more months, and then we're going to be dealing with a whole nother year. So, anyways, thoughts and opinions about the presidential election right now, because I've been staying tuned and keeping up and keeping myself posted on what's going on with Joe Biden and of course former President uh, Donald Trump and his of course allegations of indictment and of course Joe Biden being impeached and all that kind of crap. So there's been a lot going on in this world right now, especially with inflation and things like that. So here are my thoughts about that. I want to just dive right into it. What do I really feel like is going to happen in 2024? I believe that honestly, I don't really believe we have a very good candidate. We don't really have very many presidents to really pick from. If I really had to say, as far as this year's election, I believe that President Joe Biden, I don't think he's going to be in office again. That I truly don't believe he could handle it. I mean, he's already 80 something years old. I truly believe he needs to retire and he needs to do something else more with his life. Okay, because 80 years old, you should be at home retiring. Former President Donald Trump. What do I really believe what he's doing right now and his, allegations he's going through, him being, going sent to being in prison, jail, and just his behaviors. Everybody knows that uh, former President Donald Trump, he always likes to be around in headline news. That's just him. He wants his name out there. He wants publicity to happen. He wants everybody to talk about him like shit. He wants the whole world to know about what he's going through. So I really do believe that some of the things that, of course, former President Donald Trump, he really has been, he's done a lot. He's just really caused a lot of problems. But I also do believe in business, he's very good at doing business. He had brought up this economy. I truly believe that. When inflation came up, nobody thought that, we would be in another recession. I never thought that we would ever have to go through a recession. And to me, a recession is just like the Great Depression. When you think about the Great Depression, we had times where, people could not, they were standing in line trying to figure out, how to get food, how to get water, things like that. But in this time of decade, you're talking about like a recession area that nobody would ever expect. So who do I really feel needs to become president? I really believe that a president has to be somebody younger in office, somebody who can really stand on their feet, stand out, do what they can to make America better, and especially with this economy, because a lot of people are really struggling now financially. If you're middle class or if you're wealthy, whatever it is, I think everybody is struggling with in this economy. So it's important to have a candidate in office who can really help make things greater. And even when they talk about you know how the fact that China has brought a lot of products to the United States, and we got a lot of their imported goods from China, and then coming out into another you know we're like I said, we're at the end of times right now. So I know that people are struggling to make it financially, and we have to just trust and faith and put in faith in God. But overall, as a nation, you know we have the freedom to make voting should really be important. I really truly believe that, regardless of whoever you choose, make it count, make something better for this world, and especially for this presidential election. I think there's going to be a lot of talk. I know it is. It already has been, and there's a lot more going on in this world: nuclear bomb weapons, massive destruction, things like that. It is changing. It has changed a lot. So yeah, there's like a few different things that need to really be addressed before we can really hit off and really do what we need to do in order to making this world a better place.